Hi there. Before we continue gameplay, I want to cover the different voices we've heard this series courtesy of Soul Reaver's voice modifications. I talked about Soul Reaver's various changes to the Melnorme back in episode 10. Well, we've recently ran into the Mycon and Cyrene. Let's take a closer look. In the Mycon's case, we shouldn't be hearing anything different. Here's the reasoning for that change in Soul Reaver's own words in two separate instances. Far as I'm concerned, the edit is quite comfy. The info is clearly helpful and non-intrusive. No problems here. I can't say for certain how well I would have done in finding the Mycon homeworld had I not originally played the PC version back in the 90s. And a reminder for why Soul Reaver considers these voice modifications important. The differences between the PC version and the 3DO version, which the Ur-Quan Masters project is built upon the latter. Keep in mind that the HD Megamod is what's making these planets mostly identifiable at a distance in this revisit. My hypothesis for how I would have found the Mycon homeworld would be to start at the center of the Mycon sphere of influence, maybe even Beta Brahe, and slowly radiate outward from there. Just saying central, sphere of influence and all, radiating from a home world, a capital planet, and then just pushing to like adjacent stars. And I'd find the home world within an hour, assuming I could weave through all the Mycon battle groups. In the Cyrene's case, we've got enough edits to warrant a different voice actress. Here's a list of changes and reasons for making them, again in Soul Reaver's own words. Take a look. Pause the video if need be, because I'm about to add more words I found in YouTube comment replies on Soul Reaver's channel. There we go. Now, it's obvious Soul Reaver's adjustments aren't all made with the dialogue disparity between PC and 3DO versions in mind, but that has been the primary guiding principle. Earlier this series, I said Talana would tell you where Sire was located. Evidently, that memory bled in from the 90s. Again, I can't say for certain how well I would have done in finding the Cyrene homeworld if Talana hadn't told me, but my hypothesis here is to start at Beta Brahe and begin drifting toward Betelgeuse, where the Cyrene are currently located. Even if I didn't just drift there and stayed within the Mycon sphere of influence and just kept radiating outward, I'd find Syra within 2 hours, easy. Unless my flagship was a potato. Now, that is a time commitment, particularly to something I wouldn't be certain is right. But I'm being overly cautious here. You don't need Syra. All you need is evidence to show Talana. And Syra's one of 3 places for that. Before I wrap up here and get into gameplay, as I've already gone over 3 minutes, the voice actress for the change Talana has some real credits. I'll link Katie Otten, uncertain how to pronounce that. I'll link Katie Otten's website in the video description, along with Soul Reaver's website for the mod if you'd like to read more about, well, everything I just mentioned. But I'm done with this now. Let's get on with it. With our Cyrene diplomatic shuttle filled with officers who were meant to keep separated from the human crew instead of brought here to my Earthstar base and analyzed. Also next to my Mycon egg case that I definitely didn't hand off to Talana. Let's get going. We have a Cyrene space patrol to free from the vault. Not quite like the Disney vault. That's still a thing. That's probably still a thing. Grimith, what is that? Details. Alright, without me looking at my notes, which one was it? There we go. That's the one I want. Near Metis. Yeah. Here we are. Also, these names, how dare you? I'm gonna cycle maps just so you all fix yourselves. Ah, good. We're heading for this grayed out star here, Epsilon Camelopardalis 1A, where we will find the vault. An encounter orb, a battle group has spawned. Possibly some Ur-Quan, possibly some Korra. They'll be way too slow to catch us. Howdy. How you doing, Korra Marauder? Energy signature is there. Am I feeling like a fight this episode? Ugh. I just want to say, going back to the Ur-Quan Masters project and none of this HD Megamod stuff, so thrilled by the log messages just printing out immediately. Not having that beeping sound as they slowly fill out. I then have to press another button to make them not do that. We have opened the subterranean vault, which contained the Cyrene Space Patrol Penetrator starships. The Cyrene captains have assumed command of their vessels and instructed us to rendezvous with them back at Betelgeuse. End of report. Well, Marauder, I got stuff to do. Later. Unless there are other battle groups that are going to wait to ambush me as I leave orbit, it does not appear to be the case. Bye! I'm not feeling it right now. I already invested 3.5 minutes on an intro. There's other stuff to do. Down here. Alright, from here it is a long trip, but I do believe this is the most conveniently located point. Gonna be heading into late October by the time we get to Betelgeuse. The Penetrators should already have arrived, somehow, magically, even though they didn't follow me through quasi-space. Although, presumably they could have, because I'm the one who needs to burn that massive quantity of fuel, due to the immense size of this precursor vessel. And I'm carrying this entire fleet with me, so maybe they could have come along as well. I gotta say, they raided those vessels pretty damn quick. Eager, I reckon, to dispense retribution upon the Mycon. Alright, Talana. We're back.
Good. Now we can proceed with our plan for revenge against the Mycon. From our analysis of the deep child fragments you showed to us, and a review of the recorded Mycon transmissions from the war, we have established the kind of world the Mycon desire for their hideous deep children. They need a planet like your Earth, or our Syra, one rich in water and oxygen, and possessing a molten active mantle. Our plan is to lure the Mycon to such a planet, and then attack them when they least expect it. We know of just such a world. With the Ur-Quan, we're analyzing their massive planetary data to find a new home for my people. One of the close candidates, ranked just below Gaia, was a blue world orbiting close to the star, Organon. Captain, we need your services again. Here is what you must do. You must go to the Mycon and tell them of this world. They will find that the world is suitable, and when they go to Organon, we shall be there, waiting for them. Then we shall destroy them.
These are my only two options, viewers. So, what if I die doing all this dangerous stuff? What about us? I'll miss you, Talana. We just met. Truly a whirlwind desperation. You know, maybe my character didn't get out a whole lot on Unserwald, you know? Maybe he's sheltered by his crew looking up from the view screen. So, what if I died doing all this dangerous stuff? What about us? I mean, you were incredibly forward first, before I was incredibly forward.
I'm afraid both our duties will be dangerous, Captain. We may never see each other again, but for now at least, there's this. That's more like it. Now, let me help you off with this. Yes. Now, aren't you a lot more comfortable?
I included this as a separate video in the original playthrough. This is how I knew I didn't have time for the Korra. Ah, why are the lights off? I see. Well, in the spirit of interspecies communication, let me just say cowabunga. Hey, what have you got in mind here? Hey, hands off, lady. I'm not that kind of captain. Hey, what have you got in mind here?
Well, to start off, I thought we'd do something like this. Unless your species isn't limber enough. And then I thought we could move on to something a bit more like, this. And after you had recovered, I thought this might be fun. And if you're still conscious, I thought we could try this, even though I've never done it before.
I was eyeing the desktop audio levels there on my audio mixer going, yes. I went lower. It's probably for the best. What happens if I do this? Are you sure this is okay? I'm nervous. Boy, oh boy, they never taught me the stuff like this back in Interval. Stay cool, Captain, stay cool. What happens if I do this?
Does that answer your question?
I hope we loop back to here. Boy, oh boy, they never taught me stuff like this back at Interval. Damn it, he lost his cool.
Then let me teach you what you need to know. We will begin with the fundamentals of basic Cyrene physiology.
All right, we're back here. I really want to share the dialogue for this part. It is good. Are you sure this is okay? I'm nervous.
Please don't worry, my darling human. We have all the time in the world, and my door locks securely.
Oh. The part I was thinking of happens in the first dialogue. You know what? It does. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Well, I guess I don't have much more to say, do I?
Stop wasting your lips on words, you silly fool, and come here. Goodbye, Captain, darling. We each have our jobs to do now. You must go. But you will remain always in my mind and heart, and deep within me, I know that someday, when all this madness has come to an end, we will be together like this, again.
Perhaps cryptic words conveyed earlier in this revisit involving matters of the heart, so on and so forth, and sly mentions of the Mycon and many, many children, not deep children, though, can all blossom in your brains. Unlike the original series, where I just left that as a 4-minute video with zero commentary on my part, just that entire sequence. We're gonna keep it moving, because the captain's that kind of... He's just that kind of a badass, really. Yeah. Alright. Let's get back here into quasi-space. Now let me reference the notes. Which one do I want to use? So, like... I could use this one again. And head down there. And also use this one. Yeah. I'll use this one. Back out we go. And we're here. We could head for that Rainbow World. But, like I noted, not important. Let's head for the... Is it marked on our... Oh yeah, it sure is. We got the intel. We're good to go now. Thanks to the Mycon telling us that. Let's go have a chat. I should probably save the game just in case, as I haven't done that this episode. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Alright. Just in case something falls apart. Yep. I said we were gonna have more Mycon interactions and dialogue stuff. Let me get that piece of note out of my way. More fighting, more words, and apparently that really is gonna happen as I shoot past the damn planet. Too slow. Haha. What's up?
Juffawup is all omni-existent, spreading and changing the non into Juffawup. You are non, who must become Juffawup or void. We are the agents of Juffawup. We are the Mycon.
There is a world at the star. Oregano. I believe it is perfect for your deep children.
Your suggestion is appropriate. Acceptable new worlds are a priority for the rapid and complete spread of Juffawup. We wish to know more for our suitability assessment. Tell us of this world.
Its air is pure and sweet.
This is good.
Abundant life covers its surface.
This is good.
The sun gently warms the surface.
This is good. If your words are true, we will gladly spread the Juffawup to a new world. We will assemble the birthing fleet and send them to this planet. We will send many ships to protect the children as they grow. You have been of service to us. Your insight into the ineffable Juffawup is encouraging. Perhaps, if we were to plant spore sacs in your brain organ and let its tendrils spread through your flesh, then you would truly understand Juffawup. Become part of Juffawup. You would be happier and more fulfilled. Consider our offer.
Yeah, I've heard that before from a lot of alien entities in video games. And look, that peaceful interaction, the Mycon battle groups won't actually come to collide with me. But if I do collide with one of them, let's see what happens. I love how I was moving cautiously in that situation. Let's go meet one. Howdy.
We are the Mycon.
Don't trouble yourself, we'll see myself out.
Juffawup fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
The battle groups will now go back to pursuing me. Sure. That poor planet. How could you do that? Yush. Said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some yush. No! I drove away! What a fool! Oh, lost 6 crew there at the end. A small price to pay. Look at all those RUs. That's so many crew. Yep, here we go. All right. Goodbye. Now the Mycon sphere of influence is going to start moving as their massive fleets begin heading for Oregano. We have a very important mission to achieve here during this time because they will come back. We don't... Gonna need you to select that star. Thank you. Let's go. 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 You haven't gotten to hear the go-go. I think I needed to wait longer. Oh, no. I didn't need to wait longer. I was like, do I need to wait for the entire sphere of influence to move? No, I just left a full battle group of 5. That makes sense. I didn't restore the star luck. Oh, well.
You have returned to our special place? This is not permissible. Leave.
What makes this world so special to you?
Jehovah is the power
I
of
believe I've already gone through this dialogue.
in the cold void. It flows through all things, binding them together, making them one. You are non-Jehovah. You cannot understand. Below is the pod of
Yeah, alright. I just wanted to make sure. They say a lot of cryptic things. Have you visited the planet I told you about?
We have experienced unforeseen delays in planting deep children beneath the crust of Organon 1. However, Jehovah is inevitable. The deep children will be born.
I have business on this world. Move aside.
Jehovah flows through time and space. It cannot be stopped by mere energy blasts. However, you are not part of Jehovah. You can be destroyed by energy blasts. Let us demonstrate.
Violent action ensues. That sucked. That was a great demonstration. I gotta give him credit. I'm about to eat all this damage. And then I did. The end. Screw it. Just forget it. Just marinate in all the damage. Just drink it all in. Yum. Crash into a planet while we're at it. Good. Good. This is one hell of a story told here. So, everyone crewing this vessel has died except for the captain. They all leaped out in front of the energy blasts. So, there was a demonstration which transpired. Think of the story told here that, you know, earlier in this playthrough we had a crew of 1 survive, which ended up being the captain plus 1. Now, there is no one on the tugboat except for the captain. That's 150 resource units right there. No! Anyway. Road to 1,000 crew loss continues. Let's replenish? Yeah. We're gonna need some of them back. We'll let both the Spathy captains be alone aboard their respective eluders. We should probably scan for, just scan in general. Yeah, just look around. Remember, dear viewers, the last hit point is the one that matters. Sir, we are experiencing very exotic shocks. Taps the thing a few times. Taps it more. Wait a minute, they seem to have passed. Whew. That was awful. Captain, when we weren't bouncing off the ceiling or being bashed against the lander walls, we were looking for whatever it was that the Mycon were hiding down here. We think we found it. I don't know what to call it. It kind of looks like a cross between a spider and an antenna, but Jivo, the engineer we brought along, says the device has the capacity to radiate incredible amounts of energy in the form of visible light. We have decided not to experiment with the artifact. We'll bring it aboard right after we explore the immediate vicinity. Oh, Captain! Looks like... Captain just fucking turns off the... No. Like, you dumb son of a bitch, what the hell do you mean experiment? Get the fuck aboard! Take that sodium with you. See no one die. That's the go-getter attitude. Alright. Hey, we've got ourselves a sun device now, and it cuts in front of the rosy sphere in line. Isn't that delightful? I'm gonna leave this episode here. This went on a little bit of time. We got ourselves a sun device. Next time, the consequences of our actions take hold even further, and we see what we can do with this sucker. Farewell. Yeah. Fucking God. The entire crew killed. Just a compounding series of unfortunate circumstances. Unfortunate Really? That's how you put that? Uh-huh. It's just completely dodge accountability. Genius. It was the story that was meant to be told. Farewell.